The Fibonacci sequence of order 3 is a sequence of numbers shown below 1, 3, 10, 33, 109, 360, 1189, 3927. Each term in this sequence from the third term on equals, so if we have each term equals 3 times the term before it plus the term that's 2 places before it. And that's how you figure out each term. So what we're going to do is a variety of things. The first thing we're going to do, each term, so this would be the first term, and this is a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, and so on. What we're going to do is we're going to find a sub 9. So to figure out what a sub 9, well, n equals 9, we're going to use this equation, the Fibonacci sequence of order 3, to figure out what the ninth term in this sequence is. So n equals 9, so it would not be a, and it would be a sub 9, because that's what we're trying to figure out. Well, that's found by going 3 times the term before it, 3 times a sub 9 minus 1, and we know the term before it is 8, but plus the one that's 2 terms before it, a sub, n equals 9, so 9 minus 2, which is going to end up being 7. So we're just going to simplify that. The ninth term is found by going 3 times 9 minus 1 is the 8th, so it's a sub 8 plus a 9 minus 2 would be 7, a sub 7. So we're just going to do a little bit of substitution here. 3 times the 8th term. The 8th term is 3,929 plus the 7th term is 1,189. And 3 times 3,927 ends up being 11,781 plus 1,181. You add those two together and you get the ninth term, which ends up being 12,970. Now, the next thing we need to determine is, okay, we know what the ninth term is for the Fibonacci sequence of order 3. Let's look at the ratio of the ninth term divided by the 8th term. And when we go, well, we know the ninth, we just figured that out, 12,000, the ninth term is 12,970, divided by the 8th term, which is 3,927. When we take those numbers and divide them, what we end up with is 3.30278. And the next portion of the problems that you'll be asked to do is to guess at, well, what is the answer, the approximate value, if you have the nth term divided by the term before it, or a sub n minus 1. Well, this, and it's asking when n is greater than 9. So we know that when n is equal to 9, and we take the ninth term and we divide it by the term before it, which is the 8th term, we get 3.30278. So we can say that this same thing is true. We have the nth term, we divide it by the term before it, just like in this example. We're going to get approximately the same answer here, 3.30278.